The only time you should message your ex if you want them back. Hi guys, my name is Christine and today I'm discussing the only time you should message your ex if you want them back. So before we get into this video, please leave a like on it and please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please leave down in the comments any questions that you have or if you have any tips yourself that can help other people. Thank you so much. So you can send your ex a message after they have broken up with you if you want them back. Because you hear a lot about the no contact rule and things like that and not contacting your ex. And obviously this is a great way to give them time and to give them space to miss you, to think about their feelings about you and to help them come back if they want to. Because the whole point of the no contact rule is to give them that time and that space to miss you and to think about you and the relationship and give them time to process the situation. Because they can't do that if you are always in their DMs, if you're always calling them up, if you're always sending gifts, if you're always emailing them, if you are always in contact with them, you are not giving them the space and time that they need to think about you and to feel that attraction for you again, if the attraction for you is still there, obviously. So the no contact rule isn't a fail-safe way to get your ex back, because there could be a chance that your ex is no longer in love with you and will never dream of coming back with you. So everyone is kind of different, but no contact is the best option for you if you do want to reattract them, because no amount of you messaging them, emailing them, calling them is going to make them want you back. So the only time really you should message your ex is if you have behaved badly about this breakup. And what I mean by that is you've acted needy, or you might have begged, you might have not let go of the situation. Perhaps you got really angry at them and you were very resentful for them. Basically, if they are basically upset with you and mad at you for not letting go of the relationship. And basically the message that you should send them is to say to them something along the lines of, I'm really sorry about the way that I have behaved. I respect your decision for not wanting to be in this relationship anymore. I'm really sorry. And something along those lines, and then that's it. And they may reply to you, they may not, and that's fine. It's up to them if they're going to reply to you. But that should be your last message to them. It should be a way of you to show them that you are mature and that you are allowing this to happen. You are allowing the breakup to happen and to respect their wishes to not be with you anymore. So that's what you need to say to them. But only say that to them if you have acted badly towards them in the past. If you have done things like begged, been really upset about it, basically made a fool of yourself basically, and made the situation worse. And after you've sent that message, that is when you must remain in no contact forever until they reach out to you, because they will need time to think about you and to process what has happened. And they can't do that if you are constantly messaging them. So just send them that last message. Now, they may reply to you, and if they do, that's great. It may just be something like thank you. And if it's something just like thank you, or thank you for respecting my decision, or something along those lines, then do not reply to that message. Only reply to their message after you've sent your message if they are actually specifically asking you a question. If they are not specifically asking you a question, do not respond to them. So the most important thing when you are in this no contact period, the most important thing for you to do is to work on yourself. The most important thing for you to do is to start getting over the breakup, because there is a big chance that they may not come back. So you need to be becoming really at peace with the fact that you've broken up with this person. And the best way to do this is to start doing things that you've always wanted to do, to work on your passions. And if you are wondering how to find your passion, how to really distract yourself in the best way possible with the inner callings of your soul, shall we say, the things that really mean something to you, then please go and watch this video on how to find your passion in under 20 minutes. where I will help you get into an inspired state and a passionate state so you can work on things that really matter to you. To throw yourself into a passion project, a labor of love, is a great way to get over these big events of our lives, like breakups, any kind of grief, any kind of like big disruption in our lives that are really hurtful and painful. You have to find the meaning in it, and sometimes the best way to do that is through working on projects and things that really matter to us. And kind of paradoxically, if you are working on things that you're passionate about, working on these projects that mean a lot to you, then you will come across more attractive to your ex, to future love prospects as well, because you will be focusing on things that are really important to you. And people love talking to people and being around people that are passionate about life, that have things in their life that they love, that they are interested in. And this is one of your ways to make yourself more a catch, to make yourself more interesting, to work on these things, to work on your passions. So please do go and watch that video. A link for it is in the cards, and also there will be a link for it in this video's description. So please, please, please do go and watch that video, because that video, I believe, will help you way more than this video. So another thing that you need to work on is your emotional self-control, especially if you have been looking into things like no contact, but you haven't been able to stick with it. Perhaps you might be looking for different ways to contact them, or trying to find excuses to contact them. So some excuses that you might have are like, oh, I need to contact them because they have some of my stuff, or I need to contact them because I need to ask them an important question, or I'm going to reach out to them on a different platform because you feel like no contact only applies to the usual way you've been contacting them. So you feel like if you message them on something different like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, that's going to make a difference. Don't be looking for these excuses for no contact. No contact means exactly that. No contacting them at all. Zip. None of it. Okay, when you are in that phase, send the apology text, obviously. If you've messed up, if you've already apologized for your behavior, then you don't need to do this. Only apologize if you have done things that have made a fool of yourself, that you've done to make this breakup much worse on the person that you've broken up with, by over messaging them, begging them, calling them up, bothering them basically, when all they want to do is be away from you and to have space, because that's why they broke up with you. The reason why they broke up with you is because they don't want to be around you anymore. Right? The reason why they broke up with you is because they don't want to be with you. And no amount of you begging is going to actually change that situation. The best way to change that situation is to give them that space and time that they need. So don't fool yourself into thinking that, oh, if I do it, maybe if I contact them this way, it's going to be different. Don't BS yourself, basically. Work on your emotional self-control over this situation. You have to focus on different things, because if you are really focused on what they're up to on social media, if you're listening to songs, sad songs about love or songs that remind you of them, if you're always indulging in thoughts that remind you of your ex, you are going to just be creating more of those kinds of thoughts, because basically what you put your attention on, you get more of. So in order to have that emotional self-control about this situation with your ex, then the best thing for you to do is to focus your attention on other things, so you can truly forget about it, so you can truly start to move on from it, because you're not going to move on from it if you keep on checking their social media page. You're not going to get over it if you keep on checking the last time they're on WhatsApp. You have to focus your attention and distract yourself with other things, and especially those things that are going to be really, really good for you, and focusing on your passions and the other things in your life that bring you meaning. And I know it's probably the last thing that you want to do right now. The thing that you want most of all is obviously to get them back, but you're not going to get them back by just thinking about them and theorizing about how to get them back. The best thing for you to do is to forget about the situation completely if you can. The best way for you to do that is to focus on other and more important things in your life, because there's nothing you can do. If they broke up with you, that was their decision, and you have to respect that decision that they made and start moving on from it. And that will open the possibility of them coming back if they want to, and if they still are attracted to you and still love you in some way. Or it opens the possibility for you to find someone new and better, and to open up your world to a whole new, better life for yourself. Instead of seeing this as the worst thing that's ever happened to you, see it as a new opportunity for growth, for meaning, and to learn something new about yourself. If you would like to get in touch with me personally and you would like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop, and I shall talk to you guys again very soon. Goodbye, guys.